Hey Libras, welcome to April 2020. What if I told you that heartbreak was actually an empowering thing for a Libra? Would that just kind of blow your mind a little bit, considering that Libras live their lives for love and for relationships? There is a heartbreak in your past that is propelling you into wealth and abundance and financial security. It's almost like you're trying to prove to this heartbreak that it's not going to break you. That cardinal sign Libra says, okay, emotionally I may be bankrupt, but if I'm not going to have the emotional, abundance, I'm definitely going to have the financial abundance. And that's the way that we create the balance. We're saying, okay, maybe the more money that I make, the happier I'll be emotionally. So we're trying to find that balance as Libras do, and it's a really positive thing. April 2020 is bringing that energy in. It's that 4 for 2020 plus the 4 of April. It brings in the 8 energy, which is all about abundance and financial wealth and manifestation. And that feels really good. We have the Sun card, we have the Star card, and the Moon card. So it's like every day is a little bit of a struggle. Every day is a little bit of a push and a pull. One day feeling really abundant when it comes to finances, one day feeling really abundant when it comes to love and happiness. But it's just about marrying those 2 days together. And that's where our sweet spot is for April 2020, is trying to find the day where we feel financially abundant and emotionally abundant. Okay. And that is what's at the subconscious level. Now we're going to talk about your April 2020, and it's based on family. It's based on either marriage, family gatherings, family in general, and just the energy that you put into your home and family. And there is some deception there. There's some deception there within the family. The obstacle and the aid is this Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is hindering and also what's the word I'm looking for? Also hindering plus helping, aiding, aiding the deception. So it may feel like they're pretty sneaky. It may feel that they're like on the surface, it may look like they're the reason why you feel so deceived, the reason why this deception is in, but they're also helping it as well. Or maybe on the surface, it seems like they're helping, but they're actually the obstacle. So can you trust this Queen of Pentacles? This Queen of Pentacles is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and they are part of your family. They are part of your family happiness. Can you trust them? When you really stop to think of it, yes or no. It should be the first person you think of when you think of trust. It should be the first person. This person is going to be so prevalent in your life over the month of April. And they're Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. When you think of them, can you trust them? Would you take a bite of their fruit? Are they like in Snow White? Are they the witch with the beautiful fruit, constantly giving you things as earth signs do, but you're just eating their poison, right? And that's the thing with Libras, is that we just want to see the good in everybody, and that can be taken advantage of, right? That can be manipulated because not everybody's as good as the Libra energy is. We naturally want to find balance within our relationships. A lot of people are quite selfish and quite focused on, their own energy and their own grounding and their own stability. And we just end up being pawns, and it ends up being doormat energy, and we end up resenting them, but we really only have ourselves to blame. And it ends up being a self-deception, right? Subconsciously, we've been doing a lot of rest at home, a lot of isolation, of course, a lot of just focusing on ourselves. And that is where a lot of that pain is coming from, missing family, changing the way we feel about family. Are we even missing them? What's our life like when we don't have the Queen of Pentacles around? What's our life like when, the Queen of Pentacles isn't as prevalent, or maybe the Queen of Pentacles is being forced in our immediate environment and it's suffocating? We're thinking that we have a lot of responsibilities to uphold, and we're taking on a lot of responsibilities given the situation, right? Like this is a time now where, excuse me, beneath the surface, you want to rest and you want to just kind of do your own thing, but the responsibilities are just still so prevalent, always there, and always forcing you to keep you on your toes. So Libra, this is the energy you're bringing into this month, and it's just trying to find that balance. The Two of Pentacles, just trying to find your calm, trying to find your security, trying to find that sweet spot between financial abundance and emotional abundance and just everybody taken care of and just being well liked and and just doing the right thing. It is exhausting. It is tiring. And that's why subconsciously you want to just rest. But you're thinking, your mind is just constantly going, where even when you're going into bed, it's like, oh shoot, I got to do this, that. And right now, this month, with everything that's going on in the world, your priorities don't require you to be perfect. Like, you can take that break and people understand, the world understands that you can't be doing the most right now. Take a break, take the time. Family and friends, a lot of conflict from the past there as well. And I think that's why you want to work so hard. You just kind of want that distraction, because once things go back to normal, you know that you're going to have to look at that conflict and be like, ooh, I was really enjoying my time alone, or I was really enjoying my marriage, or, the idea of family without family being in my face and having to do all these gatherings. Like, it's exhausting to have to get all dolled up and be looking the best. Like, people wait for the Libra energy to walk through the door because they're the ones that they're the life of the party, essentially. They're the ones that look good, that are communicating with everybody, that are nice to everybody. And it can be really exhausting. So you finally this month have a little bit of a break. And that's where the conflict comes in, being like, wow, I needed this break, but now I feel guilty. That's another Libra energy as well. Hope and fear is the Empress card. So giving birth to something, because you're so overburdened with responsibilities, you do want to birth something, but you feel like you already have so much on your plate. I'm a Libra and I'm due May 6th. So I definitely sense that hope and fear, where it's like you want to just put something out into the world, but there is a fear right now because there's so much uncertainty, right? I say just go for it. The deception is coming from the earth sign that either is telling you not to do it, or you saw that they didn't do it. And, the earth signs typically are the most critical. So if you're finding that you're being reminded of the criticism in childhood, or being reminded of the criticism in your life right now, when it comes to birthing something, it's not yours. You want to birth something. There's just a fear there that's stemming from the earth sign that is deceiving you. So the outcome, Libra, for your April 2020 is that overburden of responsibility, thinking that you need to move on, and it ends up being a huge sacrifice. It ends up being all about just kind of letting go and just letting God and just saying, it is what it is. I have the emotional abundance. I have the financial abundance. I'm completely okay subconsciously. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles is just deceiving me. She's trying to psych me out. And I've been enjoying this alone time away from this Queen of Pentacles, because I feel like I need them in order to establish something. I need them in order to feel balanced, but I really don't. And what you're going to do is you're going to be able to finally move on from this sense of being responsible for everybody. And it's a nice and needed sacrifice to finally let go and say, I'm not responsible for all this. I put everything on my plate when I really didn't even need to put it on my plate. Everything's fine, and everything's going to work out just exactly how it needs to work out. So love you, Libra, so much. As always, if you want a personalized reading, you can reach me at my website, www.beyondyoursunsign.com, or my details are below. Love you guys so much, and I will see you next month. Bye, Libra.